Welcome back, everyone. This has been a couple months in the making, but I actually am finally coming back to YouTube. We're going to start doing that. More info on that soon. First, I'm going to do a little introduction on why I took a 3-month break and why I'm back, all that. So, I actually joined Allegiance, one of the organizations that's just joined Clash Royale for the CRL, this Clash Royale League that's happening down in LA. So I'm not a player for the team. I'm an analyst and content creator for the team, so I'm helping work with the team and then also streaming and doing YouTube. So the reason I kind of took a break was I was prepping up for CRL, practicing a lot with my practice partner. Shout out to Juicy, Carter, El Jefe, and Brandank. And outside of that, just trying to find a team so that I could have a new overlay, because honestly I was still using my overlay from back when I was in Hammers, which was like 2017 before I left there. So it was very overdue for me to get a new overlay, so I was kind of just in an awkward transition phase, if that makes sense. So I didn't really have a great overlay to use. I also was streaming on Twitch instead. Hopefully YouTube's not watching, but everyone be in the description, and also quickly check twitch.tv/Swood, CR with an underscore at the end. So that's my Twitch. I've been streaming a lot over there. My ideal schedule going through school now. I've actually just started school this week, so my ideal schedule coming up for the next good bit now until like the end of April, once this year of school ends, is going to be hopefully twice a week on Twitch and for streams, and one video a week on YouTube. So that's what I'm going to be shooting for. We'll see how it goes, and we'll probably revise it in a month or two, but so that's what I'm going to be doing in terms of content, and hopefully you guys will be there also. So with that being said, I'm back to YouTube. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I've joined Allegiance, both as an analyst and content creator, and for now we're just going to get into the video. So today, this is September 11th. This is actually the new balance changes that came out about a week ago, September 3rd or 6th or something like that. So one of the changes that they made was the Prince got buffed. Actually, just gonna see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, 6 days ago. So, oh, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Somewhere here. There it is. So the main thing that I'm trying to say is the Prince did not need this kind of buff. He got an HP buff of 5% here. He really needed a charge speed buff, like to 3 seconds. It used to be 2.5 when Prince and Dark Prince were OP. They nerfed it to 3.5, so I wish they just put in the middle at 3, but instead they buffed the HP. So now he already survived Rocket and Log and 4 hits from your tower. I don't even know what it is now, but he survives a Rocket, he survives a Giant Skeleton Bomb, so anyways, Prince is pretty strong. So throw Prince in your deck. Any good Golem deck has Baby Dragon, Mega Minion as the heir, and then you can pick 2 ground cards, Prince, Night Witch, maybe Lumberjack. So this one is Prince and Night Witch. And then right now I'm testing out Lightning. I kind of like it. I'm also using Poison, that's the more popular version. This Lightning variation I got a 12-1 with yesterday on stream, and I am, 9-1 in the challenge right now, so we're going to finish out that challenge. So quickly, I just want to go through a couple videos, or a couple matches, just to show a few things. So I'm not going to be able to teach you everything in a video. I'll maybe be able to show a few matchups, but the general tips I can give is with Golem, it's a beatdown deck. Beatdown decks, you kind of want to wait till double elixir. So if I ideally would not play until 1 minute and 2 seconds, then I'd play for double elixir. But generally you want to wait. Other than that, you want to push into the opponent, because if you push in the opposite lane, they're going to be able to punish you, and then when they punish you, it either forces you to fully commit to your push and give up a tower, or to stop your push, defend your tower, but then they're going to get a really positive trade on your Golem. So if you can kind of get around that, you'll be in a lot better situation. If you go head on to them, like if they play a Giant in the back and you play your Golem in the back, you're going to be pushing through the same lane. You're going to be able to actually like kill their Giant and then keep pushing through. So quickly, we're going to go over the 3 main things you want when you're able to play a Golem. Because if you just play Golem in the back at in single elixir, there's a lot of times if you don't do it properly, you're going to just lose because of it. So the 3 best situations are, number 1, their win condition is out of hand. So like if they played a Hog Rider, or Hog Rider is the best example. So if they are playing a Hog deck and they play their Hog Rider, you defend it, so you NATO to your King Tower. Right after that is a great chance to play your Golem, because the reason you want to play your Golem then is once you play your Golem, you're low elixir, so they want to punish you. But if they don't have a Hog in cycle, whatever their win condition is, say a Giant, they can't punish you as great. What are they going to do? They're going to throw a Prince at the bridge, or they're going to like something like that. That's easier to defend than if they throw a Giant or a Hog at the bridge, because it targets your tower. So if there are win conditions out of hand, that's one great time to play your Golem. This is for all beatdown though, so not necessarily just Golem. That's number one. Number two is if you're up elixir, because then they won't be able to punish you with as much elixir, and you'll be able to defend it more likely. And third is once it's in double elixir, obviously you're going to regenerate elixir better or faster, so you'll be able to defend the opposite lane push. So those are the main 3 times. So this one was kind of just showing I waited, and he pushed like super aggressive. I just counterattacked it, and then he was forced to defend it, and then I started up a golem push and destroyed him. So that's enough for that. I'm going to also, where is it? Prop to CMC, he beat me here. I might go over that depending on how I feel at the end, but yeah, I got finessed. If I would have had poison, I would have won, because poison obviously is really good against graveyard, but I was using lightning just to test it out. So we're gonna just do this challenge, see how it goes. Sorry for the 6 minutes of blabbering. I'll probably, I should have mentioned that at the start that I was gonna blabber for a bit. Anyways, another rule which I already mentioned is you always want to wait with Golem. You don't want to play right away. You want to wait generally till double elixir. But if they play, then you can respond. If he didn't play anything, I would wait till like 30 seconds or a minute into the match, and I would cycle my log. But other than that, I wouldn't really play anything, because you can try to cycle to get Golem in hand, but you don't necessarily want to cycle to start the match. So it's a fine line. So we're just gonna put the Night Witch to kind of defend the Inferno Dragon. He's gonna poison it. Go with a Baby Dragon, probably a log also. This isn't really a great situation for me to Golem, so I'm kind of just cycling, playing passive, and getting into double elixir. This might be an opportunity for me to, I was going to say maybe NATO, activate King Tower, because I think he's graveyard. But I don't think that's actually going to work, so we're just going to Golem. I'm going to Golem there instead of in the back to tank the 400 damage from the E-Wiz. Other than that, I would have had to cycle a support unit, and I didn't really want to cycle a support unit, so instead we just go with the Golem. It's not necessarily a bad thing if your Golem does not connect to the tower. This one's not going to. As long as you're making like decent trades, like here, if I'm able to kill this bowler and stuff, it's better trades for me. So I'm probably going to defensive lightning right here, and he's going to go for a graveyard. He's not going to be expecting the lightning. And then something like that, if they actually graveyard right here, then you get a really good trade with like Megman or Baby Dragon on the graveyard. So kind of just throwing them off and biding my time till double elixir, honestly. So he's up 3 elixir. We're gonna go with Baby Dragon in the back. Notice how I play in this corner, in case he goes with graveyard. I'd rather have my Baby Dragon positioned right here than over here. It does more when it's inside the graveyard. We're just gonna go with a Golem in the back. I could play it in front of the support units, but the Night Witch is already dead, so I don't really care about that. It's only a Baby Dragon, half health. The higher up you play your Golem, the less support units you're gonna be able to put behind it, because the less elixir you're gonna have before it crosses the bridge. We're not gonna hit the tower. We want to just hit all the other units. And obviously NATO is very strong with Golem, using a NATO to mostly towards your Baby Dragon, but also towards other troops. Just being able to NATO the troops towards your support units so you can kill them. The E was just not die, that's unfortunate. We're gonna go Golem on this side. Same reason as why we put the Baby Dragon over here, just intercept the graveyard. Royale goes splashy, that's unfortunate. Not sure if we're going to be able to pull this one out. We'll see. It's going to NATO here in a sec. So NATOing kills the Ice Wiz. Then all my air troops will survive, which is key. If we can keep that Golem alive, that would be awesome. Also, what I did with that NATO there was I NATO'd towards my Golem, because the Golem death damage does some pretty significant damage. So I was actually able to kill the Inferno Dragon with that. We're going to block the graveyard, and we're going to lightning. That's game. Whew, okay, that's one match. Graveyard's fairly hard when you don't actually have the poison. if you guys are testing out Golem for the first time, I'd recommend playing it with Poison instead of Lightning. Same deck, but just with Poison. This is just kind of the variation I'm trying right now, and had some pretty good success with it, and I finally got my overlay for YouTube, so I wanted to put it all together and make a YouTube video, talk with you guys. I guess we'll go Mega Man. I would love to go Baby Dragon, but I don't have it, obviously. Mega Man was actually too far back. That was bad. I locked back onto tower, that's unfortunate. One hit though. We should be able to beat Golem in double elixir. Single elixir he kinda just punishes me super hard, so we'll see how well I can do. Well, when they do that, it's gonna make it easier. Now if he goes Mortar, I don't really know what to do. Like, I could Golem, but the thing about Golem is once he gets closer, then it will relock onto my tower. It's kind of awkward. See, right now I don't have enough elixir. Now that's locked on my tower too. It's gonna get one more hit. It's got Minor Goblin Gang. Okay, this is a cool tactic I'm gonna show you guys. You Night Witch first instead of Golem, and then you're able to play a Golem over here and block your Night Witch. Oh, just kidding, my Night Witch has other plans. Generally you can block your Night Witch right there, and it will actually allow you to get a Golem Night Witch push going, but the benefit is the other person doesn't or can't expect you to go for a Golem push right away. It's not like the same as if you play Golem in the back. Since you're playing a Night Witch in the back, they're not able to punish you the same way. Because if you play a Golem in the back, they can go crazy hard opposite lane. But if you play a Night Witch in the back, they can't punish you, because if they try and punish, then what you do is you just don't play the Golem, and you can actually defend the opposite lane, get a good trade, and then you're sitting pretty. So that's one of the new age things that a lot of Golem players are playing, is instead of just going for the Golem in the back, they're actually going for Night Witch in the back, and then Golem afterwards, right there, or somewhere along here. Because it blocks a Night Witch. So that's a new play that you guys might not have seen before, unless you're watching Xero. So we're going to get a log value on this lane, actually lightning value. Then NATO value. Oh, just kidding. Using NATO on Minion Horde is kind of spicy sometimes. Obviously if they tank it, can screw you over if you don't have zap. But there we go, it's another win. This Golem deck beats majority of the meta, honestly, so I really like it. I've been playing this and Giant Double Prince, because Giant Double Prince was my bread and butter back when Princes were OP. So we're 11-1. One more match to see if we can get this. I'd take a CMC match again. Get redemption. I don't know if that's going to happen though. So guys, well, we have some free time right now. Just want to say, if you guys have any ideas or thoughts, drop some comments below, let me know. Anything you guys want to see, what you think is good about me coming back, like what you think is bad, like if you don't like anything about the overlay or the style, anything, just let me know. I'm open to suggestions, because you guys are gonna be the ones that help me make this better, so don't expect me to know everything. So we're gonna go for a Golem here. Obviously we have the Night Witch already, so that's a key, or that's a plus. And also he went for a pump, so he's playing Golem also, but I don't have lightning. Generally you want to use your spell in the pump, so like lightning or poison, but because I don't have that, the second best play is to Golem, like Golem in the back in response to a pump, and then just build up a big push. So since I already have the Night Witch, obviously just throw my Golem in front. See, so instead of killing his pump, because I didn't really have anything to kill his pump, instead this is a beatdown version of punishing, is getting some damage. Gonna activate King Tower. We're going to lightning, Do we miss King Tower activation? I'm really confused. Maybe I NATO'd it too early. I'm not sure. But NATO on this tile right here is pretty sure what I did. And that should work. I think I just did it too early. So we're down 5 elixir here. When you're defending a golem, most of the time, like I'd say 90% of the time, you need your own golem to defend. If you don't have a golem, you're not going to defend. Like, I'm going to take damage here for sure. The golem's going to connect to my tower, but if I don't throw my own golem, his support units will just shred through my support units. I'm basically throwing out my golem as a meat shield so that my Night Witch stays alive, if that makes sense. And I actually defended that really well. I thought I would not do it that great. This is probably one of the situations where I don't need the golem to defend. It's got Fireball as a spell, it's kind of awkward, but 309 for lightning. Play it up here, pull it opposite as far as possible, and then we can also NATO, miss the prince, cool. That is a 12 though. So we were down 5 elixir there because we didn't have lightning in starting hand. Fix starting hand, Supercell. But because we didn't have lightning in starting hand, we were down elixir there, but we're still able to defend. So we did get the 12 win. This is 2 12 wins in a row with Golem. This 8 win was with Giant on stream, and I switched to Golem. And a 4 win, I don't even know what that was with. Probably Graveyard. Let's open this up. By the way, next video will probably be on trade tokens. Just came with this new update. I love them. I actually am maxing out like all my cards because of it. It's really awesome. Goblin Giant's one of the cards I'm requesting. And Snowballs. And Royal Recruits and Rascals. Awesome, this is a sweet chest. Except for the fact I didn't get a legendary. But the rest of it was pretty good. A lot of rares, commons, and epics that I actually need. So that's nice. So there you go, 2 12 wins in a row. This is the deck. I would recommend putting in Poison for Lightning if you're newer to Golem. But yeah, twitch.tv/Swood CR_ will be in the description along with other things, so make sure to check out the description before you leave. And thank you everyone for coming back to my YouTube channel, hopefully bringing more quality content. Have a good day everyone.